Hello, my loves. It's your girl, CoriLuv, back with the Carefree Conversations on Instagram. Listen, you already know this is where we have carefree conversations about life, business, and all things Black independent film. So, tonight, if you don't know, you already know, I'm going to let you in like not even 5 minutes, like maybe 2 minutes. Cashmere, thanks so much for tuning in. Hey, Big Trap TR, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm your girl, CoriLuv, the indie plug, the CEO of Ladybug Media Management, talk show host, media correspondent, and the co-founder of the Young Dream Chasers Girls Club. If you're new to my show, the mission behind the show is to be a positive space for all things Black independent films. Movie reviews, interviews like this one, website blogs, just blogs, behind the scenes, and of course attending premiere. So thank you so much. Hey boss, thanks for tuning in. Do me a favor, you guys, click that arrow, share this out with your audience, and let them know they should be tuning in right now to the CoriLuv Show. Okay, tonight we're going to be speaking with Cashmere, the actor. He is out of Atlanta, and before I tap him in, I just want you guys to know that there's a question box on the bottom of your page. If you have any questions, drop it in there, because I don't want you to think I'm ignoring you as your questions scroll up. And once you drop it in there, I will click on that and bring it in. So without any further ado, I'm going to bring in our guest for tonight, Cashmere, the actor. I don't want to mess up his last name. I said it, but hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Click that arrow, share this out with your audience so that they can tap in and know what's going on. Black independent film. Hey.
What's up, Corey?
Not much. Thank you so much for being a part of my show. I am
No
super
problem.
excited. I know you got a lot going on, so I'm going to just go ahead and let you introduce yourself real quick and jump right on into the question.
I'm Cashmere Central Jared, out of Atlanta, Georgia. Been acting for about 8 years. Here to just talk and tell y'all what's going on.
All right. I got to ask one question before we really get started with the question. Are you from the east side or west side of Atlanta?
South side with an F.
Okay, I was somewhere wrong.
With an
My
F.
bad.
Yes, South side.
My bad. All right, now, so before you started acting, I'm sure you ask this all the time, acting and being a comedian, because I got to make sure I plug that in. What were you doing before you decided to do these things?
I was doing music before this. When I was like 19, I used to rap with Bone Thugs and Harmony with Crazy Bone. So then I started doing it on my own. I was doing music for years, and once Hollywood came here, I really think all those years of music just built me up for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mean as far as like touring or just being a part of the crowd and all that other things?
Just acting, period, because from me doing music, I'm not nervous when I get on camera. Everybody be like, you don't be nervous, you don't get butterflies. I was like, every once in a while, but most of the time I don't, because performing in front of people in a crowd is way more nerve-wracking than a camera, because we know the millions of people not going to see it until it come out. But you got people in front of you, that's a whole different story. So I think all of that led me up to this. I really loved music and thought I would make it in music, but I think it was all God's plan to lead up to this.
Okay. So would you have preferred to be like really popular in music, or you want to be more popular in acting now?
Acting now. Look, I ain't got time for rap no more. It's too much going on, man. I mean, I wasn't even doing that type of music, but acting is new. Like, music is new, but to Atlanta, this is new. Like, I didn't even know about background or anything to somebody. I'm like, background? What is that? It was like, the people that go behind, that's walking behind. I was like, oh, that we don't know nothing about that, but hey, let's do it.
Yes, okay. I know that's because I did like 3 background scenes. Well, one of them haven't come out yet, and then one of them came out, but I wasn't in it. I guess that part got cut. Whatever. But there's many more. So I didn't know about it either until somebody asked me if I wanted to do it. So
right.
So now let's talk about your productions, new, old, upcoming. I know with upcoming ones you gotta be careful talking about them. So let us know what you got going
on. Currently, well, Mike Epps double, of course. Well, I shaved this off, but they added the hair.
If you guys haven't seen that post, it's sick with them together. It's
I had to take
so
it down, but I'm gonna put it back up once they wrap.
okay,
MGM
okay,
called
okay.
me. MGM called and was like, "Hey, no." So
Oh wow.
once they
Okay,
wrap, I'm
okay,
gonna put
okay.
it up. I have a couple of pictures with Snoop's double, some from my trailer. So yeah, I'm gonna put them up once they wrap. But the BMF docu series that's on, I'm on that. I just don't know what episode, so I'm gonna have to look, and y'all gonna have to look to see where I'm at. But I played Southwest T on there.
Okay.
November 25th, I think.
Hmm.
Fantasy football comes out with Marsai Martin and Omari Hardwick, Ghost from Power, and I was assistant coach on there, and I know I got a lot of camera time on there. Yeah,
Okay, okay, that's what's up. That's amazing. You were like with big wigs. That ain't no little small
and
time. Big wigs. How do you
somebody
feel
better
when you're
somebody better
around
move
them?
over, huh?
How do you feel when you're around them?
But like a regular person, I treat everybody like the person anybody else.
I
And
get
I
it.
think that's how I got cool with so many people. Like I got numbers of people. Like people like, man, you got this person number. I was like, how you get it? I'm like, I don't know. I was just myself. I don't treat nobody like no celebrity. I'm like, even if I get their number, I'm not asking them about to help about nothing. Most of the time I'm asking how their family doing.
Right.
Just to build a bond with them because
Mm-hmm.
most people in there like, oh, I got his number. I want him to put me on. No, you put your cell phone. You just use them as once you get on, then that person gonna be like, oh yeah. See, that's what happened with Clifton Powell. I met Clifton Powell doing background, and then I jumped on. I was on Saints and Sinners with Clifton Powell, and I ended up getting his number, and then I just kept in touch with him, asking about his family. Ended up watching the Super Bowl with him, and got his number and everything. But they regular people to me.
Yeah, I know they just got little titles of more than we do, but
Yeah.
like, is he like super cool like he is in the movies? Like,
Yeah, he is Pinky for real. That's not an act. That's not an act. Clifton is Pinky for real.
oh my god, it's
Uh,
so funny.
and you
Oh
gotta be on.
wow.
You gotta damn near be on 10 to be. That's how I got him when he came in on 10, and I'm on 10 too. He was like, "Hey man, who are you? Say who was you? No." I was like, "Man, I'm cashing up, bro." But yeah,
Oh wow, that's crazy. I kind of thought he was like that. Like he just seems
yeah,
like
that's
how
Unc,
he
man. He
acts,
one
you
of the
know.
coolest people I've met in the industry, hands down. He gives
Okay,
you advice and everything. So yeah.
right. Have you taken any professional acting classes, or you feel like it just comes naturally for you?
I took Sarah Monell. She's here in Atlanta. She's real good. I think she does my partner Karan Joseph Riley. She's his coach. He's married to what is his wife name? Levita from Steve Harvey
Okay,
show. And
okay,
she also teaches Jamie Foxx's daughter.
okay, all right.
And during the pandemic, I was blessed enough to take Taraji Henson's class. I caught the last seat on it. That's why I say, man, anything that happens to me is through God. I caught the last seat on her class for 2 days. So,
Wow. Yes. Now, a lot of people I know, like you say, you feel like it comes natural, but you have taken classes. Are there any like particular techniques you use to develop your characters when you're giving your script?
well, see, acting is just me and you are acting right now. We just talking.
Right.
The classes only help with the technical part, the not moving so much if you're in a drama. A comedy, if you see comedies, people move all the time. They this. Marlon Wayans. But when you're
Yeah.
in a drama, it's this. It's little bitty things that'll help you out on the next level. Actually, yeah. Everybody can act. Everybody, I want to know how to act. I say, you know how to act. You sitting here talking to me now. You laughing, joking. You going through different emotions. You just don't know how to put it on a camera and just be still with it. So I had to learn how to be still, and I had to learn a technique to remembering lines. That was the hardest part, but being a rapper, it was kind of easy, but I had to find out. You have to find out a way. I don't care about you being a rapper. You got to find out a way, especially when you have pages. You got to
Okay.
find out a way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a technique to it. It's like going back to school, high school, college, and taking classes. Yeah, it's a whole nother thing.
Oh Lord, then that ain't for me, baby. I don't know. High school,
Hey,
you
you
went
got to be
way
built
back,
for it.
girl.
You have to be built for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Cause I ain't ready. I ain't ready. Let me stay in the background. I'll just stand up like this.
Yo, I know it wasn't built for me. I used to be mad in the background. I'm sitting in the background. I see people, the main actors. I'm like, man, I know I can do that shit, man. I'm sitting back here in the background. I'm asking the person next to me, like, you cool with this? Oh yeah, I love background. I'm like, hell no, I want to be in front of
And
the
I
camera.
love
This
that.
be pissing me off. Make me mad.
It's just those lines, like when you see those scripts and the book going, like
Yeah,
the book going, like, woo, wait a minute, I don't know.
yeah.
Now that's a lot of
It,
study.
yeah, it looks like a lot, but once you figure out how to read a script,
Hmm.
it's easy because you remember in the scene more than you are the lines. Because if you remember the scene, the lines will come to you.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So would you have to like remember what the last person said for you to
Yeah,
jump
most of the time
in?
you remember what they said, and then you remember what they said before and after. But it's like if a crime happened in your house,
Mm-hmm.
you're able to describe the crime. Why? Because you saw it. You pictured that scene, especially when they say, "What did he look like?" You do like this, and you think about the scene. So it's the same thing with remembering lines.
Okay, okay, okay. Now you said earlier that you had to take down the picture that you took with, in the upcoming film that you have. Is
Yeah.
there like, I mean, obviously that's confidentiality. Do you know why they would like not want you to advertise it? Because you didn't do any parts. You didn't show the set. You just showed you and the individual.
I was in my I was in my trailer, and I was standing on the couch with a F,
Oh,
with a FYO couch, but it wasn't that. It was this fact that I I hashtag my Epps, and she said when MGM hashtags that it'll pull up everything. So it was like, yeah, you can't do that, but it's only like for certain major productions because most productions nowadays, because the internet is so
everything.
valuable, they
Yeah,
tell you, yeah, post your BTS, post this because then they know you're promoting that movie before they even promote it.
got you.
Like I posted the pictures for fantasy football. Nobody said nothing because Marsai Martin and Kelly Rowland was posting pictures too to promote it. So they
Oh,
didn't
okay,
say nothing. But
okay.
this is Snoop and Mike Epps, and they like, oh hell no. Nah. They was like, you need to take that down, sir.
Man, that was a dope shot. I can't wait for you to put it back up. You guys don't understand
Man, it went
how
viral and everything. I was pissed.
he need to put you on everything that with him because it's like, yo, I was looking at it, and because I know you, it's like I did a double take, but then I kind of because you a little taller than him. But we
Yeah,
can.
I'm about 6'4". He about 6, maybe 2'3".
Okay, 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 okay.
But
So
yeah,
now somebody have a if you guys have any questions, drop your questions in the question box. Someone said, "What is your favorite movie?"
ever or that I did.
Yeah, ever or I don't know. I'm gonna ask them. Do you mean
Well,
ever or one that he has done? Leisha said you archive it. Archive the picture. Don't delete it. You archived it or you deleted it?
I deleted it from there, but I have it in my phone. Best believe that. I
I
got the
know
picture
that's
with
right.
me and I got the picture with me and Mike. I got the picture with me and Snoop's double, and I got one more from set. Yeah, I got. Yep, got
Okay.
him sitting there.
She said, "What's your favorite movie ever that he
Ever,
did or ever in
ever,
real life?"
ever. That's hard, man. There's so many good movies out here.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
I gotta say, for me, it's gonna be a comedy. So I gotta say Friday. I gotta say Friday. That was
Friday, the
one of the
first one,
first moves. I laughed so hard, like stomach
the
hurting.
whole
And
time.
I
I
still
know
do
that's
it. This is
right.
2022, and I can still look at that and just die laughing.
It came out 2000, right, or 99?
Probably 99. I'm
Yeah, I know
actually
it was.
doing a movie now. It's called Saturday. It's not a prequel to it, but it's like an Atlanta version. And I play one of the main characters, and it's gonna be
It's on
funny.
Saturday.
It's gonna be funny. Yeah.
Okay. She said you did a great job in preaching lies. Yes, he
Uh,
did.
thank you
Especially
so
at the
much.
end. That one
Thank you.
caught me off guard. I'm like, oh, oh, okay. I didn't expect that part.
Look,
Definitely
I'm
right
like,
into
dang, I
that.
only got one part in the movie, and then one of my producer friends called me, and he was like, you know what, man? He said, I thought I was gonna see you through the movie. He said, but when I got to your part stood out, and it was a turning point in the movie. And I was like, yeah,
Right.
appreciate it, man, because I wasn't on the cover and nothing. But it's all good. It's
Yeah,
God's
because you had
timing.
in the first part you had a little clip. I was like, man, it didn't go bad. But then at the end, it's like you came back like you were a big man and you just creeped. Like that was real, real dope.
Yeah. Here go
She
another
said,
question.
how did you get out there and network in the acting industry?
Just being me. like most of the time I meet people, it's on set, and then, when you get on set as background, they be like, "Don't talk to the actors, don't talk to them." You know what? When I look, I'm not conceited, but I'm 1,000% sure of myself. When you have star power, they can't stop that. I'm on set,
Yeah.
and most of the superstar, the famous people, talk to me. They
Right.
just come up to me like, "Yo, who are you?" "Oh, I'm Cashmere." Man, something about you, you tall.
And
Yeah. And they just start talking. And after that, the PA can't say nothing. After that, I'm like, "Hey, man, leave me alone. I'm
mm,
talking to him." So, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's your likeness. You
yeah.
can be better than Denzel. If don't nobody like you and don't want to work with you, it's not going to work. So it's your likeness and your personality that take you way past anything.
Yeah. And then you
Yeah.
stand out above them. I mean, shit, you're goddamn tall as hell.
Right. Right. Then they start hearing me talking. They be like, "Man, you are crazy."
Right.
Oh, she
She
said,
said
"Where
you
did
and
I
you can't
network?"
stop that fire. That's true. If you light, you're light. You shining. You know, your personality is gonna always outshine everything else. She said no, she means like where did you network?
Oh, well, I'm actually at an event right now called Greenlit ATL, and they're doing auditions for Country Wayne. And just this event right here, Greenlit ATL, they do a lot of networking.
Okay.
Yeah, greenlitatl.com. Get on there, and they absolutely
And
do a lot of
Blue
networking.
Gal and Pinky, I believe you guys are in Atlanta, so definitely connect because when I tell you Kashmir, he be everywhere.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
follow me and inbox me. Look, I'm the
Yeah.
person in Atlanta that's gonna help everybody. If you from Atlanta, you've been here a long time, you know a lot of people in Atlanta do not like to help you. I help
Yeah.
anybody, man. I don't care about nobody being past me because maybe they're gonna throw a wrench back and come and get me. And if not, still, I just did my duty, so I help anybody.
Yeah.
And
And I hear a lot of people say that, and I don't know if it's because I'm not actually there, because I have a lot of people that network with me from there, but it's like, y'all making me think if I do come there, they're not going to be that cool with me. That's the crazy part.
it's ATL, and just like music, film got circles.
Right.
Everybody got circles, but you know what? I'm a
Yeah.
habitual circle stepper. I'm jumping in them circles because when you get in there. I
Yeah.
got you,
You got
Keisha.
these questions rolling. And honey, it's like a them down my line. She says, I have likeness and personality, but no acting experience. I took one acting class in college. Is it a good idea to audition?
If you took one acting class in college, that's better than half of the people that got speaking lines. Look, some people got speaking lines on shows and they ain't never been at a day of acting. They just
Oh,
like
wow.
their face. That's another thing. You can't
Mm-hmm.
get discouraged on no because you might be the best reader in the world, but if you're not with the character that they see in their brain, it's not gonna work. And so many people get mad. See, I've been through music, so I know how much of an asshole it is. In any entertainment industry, you have to have half heart, half warm and a half cold heart. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you just gotta keep pushing, and keep pushing because the ones that keep pushing are the ones that get there. Everybody, it's a million people that act, but who are the ones that make it? The ones that don't stop.
So I love that. That is like the best advice ever. Big Susie said it as well. She said you gotta put yourself. You are your brand, so you just gotta put yourself out there.
Hmm.
Pinky also asked, "Are you with an agency?" Or
Not with an agency. I've been acting 8 years, and I've never been with an agency because God blessed me with likeness.
mm,
Like I've been in people's movies with lines and they never seen me act before. But they like, "Man, you so confident in yourself, like as a person. I'm gonna put you in here." And then once they saw it, they was like, "Okay, you good." So
yeah,
yeah, I don't have an agency, but agency time is coming around in January and I need an agent and a manager now because it's to the point where I fully trust myself on film and I'm getting too much stuff. I know too many people. Every set I go to, it's to the point where I go to sets out of town and know people. I went to a set in South Carolina. The lady doing my makeup was like, "Cashmere." She said, "Oh, you did another commercial with us." I said, "Yeah, I went to DC and did another one." Everywhere I go now, these people know me at these sets because I've done so much work in their town. Like Atlanta's big.
yeah,
So you will know people here, but when you go to small towns and do work with them one time, they remember you because there's nobody there
mm-hmm.
even acting like that.
Right, right.
And I tell
I
people
know.
all the time, get up out of Atlanta. What I mean by get up out of Atlanta is look, it's how many states in the USA? It's casting agencies in every state and every city. I don't care if it's the hickiest, hillbilliest town. They got a commercial for farming. You can be on it. People come to Atlanta to get work, but they don't look back at. They don't even look where they're from. I don't care if you're from Indiana. You looked on TV and saw an Indiana car commercial with a dealership, and those were actors. All you got to do is find the casting directors in your town or another town and go for it. I worked through the whole pandemic in D.C. and the DMV area because I was in Annapolis, Maryland, where they don't have no cases. So people was like, "You worked through the pandemic?" I worked all the way through it with no problem. You just gotta get outside of your comfort zone. That's another thing. A lot of people don't want to travel. I drive to DC 11 hours because I don't want to fly. I want to drive and see the countryside while I drive. They paying for everything, so why not? You have to travel out. I've done more commercials than I've done anything else because commercials popping in every other city. They're not doing movies in DC. They're doing commercials.
Got you. If
Yeah.
y'all ain't taking these tips right here, I don't know what to tell you, baby, because that's what he said, a key thing. You got to look outside your city. And if you're not if you only looking in your city, you're gonna miss it because you're gonna think everybody else is getting those positions. No, look outside your city, just like he just said. So that's what's up. And I definitely love a good road trip too, but I don't want to do the driving. He said, were a lot of your roles self-tape or in-person auditions?
A mixture. Most of mine are from neither one. It's just me being me. Building good relationships with people. That's a good thing. Building good relationships with people. But I have done my very first one that I did in Miami, where I played ex-basketball star that killed himself, that played for the Chicago Bulls when Jordan played. That was self-tape, and I have got some from in person. I actually did it in person with Zane, and I'm supposed to be in her movie, Deceptive Behavior. Actually, she's upstairs talking. But yeah, a mixture of all of them.
Yeah. Somebody said, "Hey, Cashmere." Shalana says, "Hey."
Oh, what's up, Shalana?
Listen,
that's hometown checking in.
She said, "Everybody loves me, so I gotta start networking." Yeah,
Definitely.
If they love you, start networking. Put yourself out. I'm telling y'all, connect with Kashmir right now. Rugal, Pinky, they're both now in Atlanta. But just like he said, you can't just look only in Atlanta. Detroit has a lot. Cincinnati has a lot.
Oh yeah, Detroit got a lot of. Detroit has taken over Tubi. Detroit took over Tubi. All the movies on Tubi are either Detroit or they African. And the African movie's funny too. I need to go to Africa and make one too.
Listen, y'all better get out there now. I'm telling you, Nollywood, I call Detroit Dollywood. Because I tell you, there's and they reach, like a couple of the producers reach out to me, but they got premieres like every freaking weekend. It's like, I need to go out there for a little bit. But man, when I
just did a movie from one of the dudes from Detroit. I can't remember his name, but I see him on Tubi all the time.
I know what you talk about because he's been there recently.
Damaris. Huh?
Not Damaris. Damaris?
Nah, this LeMaster.
Oh yeah, Sparkling, I think, or Starling or something.
I can't remember his name. He bald head with a beard. I just did Savage Revenge with him. He ain't come out yet, but
right. Yeah, Kamal, all of them was in Atlanta recently. We have a lot of opportunities here in Detroit. Come network. Yes, Big Susie, that's right. Drop who you are, Big Susie. You guys make sure you follow her as well. She said my ex-boyfriend does Nollywood. Well, y'all, you need to put us on. You right here.
I'm a traveler. I go anywhere for it. I tell you the truth.
Listen, Rugal, you better get to Detroit, girl. I wish I could. Listen, I might just jump on. It's in my movie. He's a GOAT. Yes. Yeah. Yes,
Master. Yeah. I just did something with him. Look, I know I'm in the right circle then.
And when I tell you, I'm not lying. I promise you. I met a couple of people in Detroit. I went by myself solo. First time, first premiere. And the people there are super dope. Like, they're nice, no bullshit. Like, they really, really. I had people 4 ladies standing next to me. Kitty is one of them that stayed in touch with me, like rooting me on. And I was nervous as hell. When y'all see some of my interviews that I did on the carpet, y'all gonna be like, yo, what's wrong with her? I don't know what the hell I was saying. Half the time I look back at them like, oh damn, okay, it doesn't matter, whatever. I was still posting, but they're really cool, really nice, inviting. So if y'all can get there, trust me, get there. We got one more question.
Susie, hit me up. Susie, hit me up. I got family in Detroit and I got family in Cleveland. That's not a thing that's easy.
Yeah, definitely hit her up. I mean, hit him up, follow him, have them follow his page, follow Big Susie, and you know, get out there. She said, "I'm Big Susie next to the river." Let me pin that. And you guys know you can
She
tap
said
on
she just moved from Detroit to Louisiana. Louisiana got a lot of stuff
from
going too.
Louisiana to Detroit. That's my girl. She said she love everything except the food. Girl, don't do my Detroit folks.
Louisiana do a lot of filming there.
Yes. So guys, you know already. If you have any more questions, well, you know, I try to cut it off at 8:30 because he's right now at an event. He's really just jumping on real quick to do the interview.
I'm about to leave here and go to another one. That's why I'm telling people here, man, you got to go to every event here, everything.
Show up.
Get your face seen, shine. I ain't in the back quiet. I'm like, who?
Yeah, show up. I'm telling you. Guys, this is Cashmere Jarrett. I don't want to mess up your name. Satchel Jarrett is the last name. His name is Cashmere, the actor, on Instagram. If you're not already following, make sure that you follow him. Tune in, jump on, hit him up in his inbox. I'm gonna tell y'all plain and simple. Don't be doing too much, okay? Because he's not an agent. He can help you out. I'm saying it for you, brother. Like I just. You know, hit them up, try to see how y'all can connect, maybe create a network or y'all own it. When you find something, you send it to him, vice versa. I be sharing casting calls and everything. I ain't nobody producer or nothing. I just love the Black independent film.
Right.
If y'all don't know, my motto is, you know, Black independent films need to be seen for our culture. Y'all don't understand. It means a lot. Everybody used to call it bootleg, this and that. But when I look at a lot of them, they have so much meaning. I think people really need to look deep. Maybe I look real deep. I don't know. But I just really know that there's a lot that you can learn, and definitely make sure y'all stay tuned. Rude gals, people know who they are coming into, even if they don't know they like. I like that for sure. But y'all already know I always close out my show with a game. I made this game up this time, not my daughter. If you're new to my show, I always close out with a game. It could be, would you rather, name that line, who would you text, or who would you call? So tonight, of course, it's going to be name that line. So I'm going to drop a line. Look at that face. I'm going to drop a line from a movie, and you got to name the movie. Y'all can help them out in the comments. You know them. I'm sure you know them. Y'all can help them out in the comments. And if you, before I really get into that and close out, if you guys want to be a sponsor for the show, if you have a business, a product, you want to be a sponsor for the show, check out my website, www.CoriLuvShow.com. I'm wearing my own product tonight. Addicted to Vlogging, my shirt, because I really like vlogging. Be careful in my presence because you might end up on my YouTube, okay? If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube, The CoriLuv Show, and of course, my website, CoriLuvShow.com. So let's get into this.
If I had some liquor, I'd do some shots like drink champs when I got it wrong.
Oh my God. Not when you got it wrong. Oh my God. She said I gotta follow you to get in there. Okay, so ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. He gonna cry in the car.
Oh, that's Friday.
Okay, I know you're gonna know that. Next one. Make the money, don't let the money make you.
Players Club.
You told Harper to beat me.
Color Purple.
The Color Purple, yes. You got to reverse it. Don't be pussy. Whip that pussy like this here. Bang, 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 bang.
Boomerang.
Yes. And the last one. I am crazy. And you know what else? I don't give a fuck. It's a real one. R.I.P. the who? The best rapper.
Oh, that's Pac. Juice.
In what movie?
Juice.
Yes, there you go. Oh, for real. Yes. I love it.
Hey, I swear, Friday, but Juice is a close. That's probably almost sitting next to Friday. Juice.
Yes. That's what's up. You got all five. Like, that's dope. That's really good. Cool. Tell the people again one more time where they can find you before we go.
On Instagram, it's Cashmere the Actor. On Facebook, it's Cashmere Satchel Jarrett. On TikTok, it's Cashmere the Actor. That's where I get loose, and that's where all the skits and stuff come in. It's on Facebook, on Instagram, but on TikTok is more.
Everything goes.
You can look up my IMDb/Cashmere Satchel Jarrett. Follow me. You can inbox me for information, anything you want to know. I'm here for y'all, man. I'm here to help.
I appreciate that so much. Again, I'm your girl, CoriLuv. This is the CoriLuv Show, where we have carefree conversations about life, business, and all things Black independent film. So if you're not already following me, hit that follow button, follow me out. Make sure you follow my boy Cashmere. It's easy. Kashmir, the actor. You can
Yep.
remember that you can find him in all platforms. If it's not Cashmere, the actor is Cashmere Satchel Jarrett. You'll see it on my post when I drop this.
I'm about to take the Satchel Jarrett off. I'm about to change my name at like Zendaya. It's just gonna be Cashmere.
I like that. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Now, if this is your first time viewing, don't let it be your last. I will be back on November 17th with Michelle Lovett. She's made me love her on here on Instagram, and you can tune in for that as well. Same time,
Cool.
same place. Just gonna be a different person. And always remember, films by Black independents have meaning and are crucial to our culture. So if you check them out on Tubi, Prime, or anywhere, hit that thumbs up and show some love. All right. As always, I'm your girl, CoriLuv. Guidance, blessings, and love. See you on the next show. Good night. Thank you.
See you later, Cori.